And now I get to play into Prism, the fun time ruiner. Bring in all my sevens, bring in all my sinks, bring in all my Midases, take out the potion combo stuff because we do not have time for that. Do that, hang on, where are these sigils? I know they're there. Yeah, there. As well, because they don't block. Mhm. I mean, we're absolutely thrown at the head. No, there's any choice here. Deliberately pitching that because I kind of want to redraw maximum dig towards more stuff. I will take a 6 damage. You know, having them lower early is good. Yeah. To some degree, this is just a race. Like, I need them to not be completely online while I try and beat them up fast. No poppers immediately. Um, it's just bad. I think we give them this straight up, which is not what we want to do. Or do we give them 2D reacts? I think 2D reacts. The question is, which one do we give them? Good, good, good. Oh, no, we'll do. Sorry. Hate catching space bar in this. Do anything? They're not letting me have that. They're not even like paying attention to it. Send them another request. That. There we go. They haven't got an arsenal, which is good. They have got ret, which is good for them. I can't decompose this summer's fall, which is very annoying. And I need to keep this. I think we might just be throwing this felling like a pleb. No, it does 4. Do I do Prism or do I do this? I think we do Prism. I think we just need the damage, even if it's just 4. Well, these are shit hands. These are some of the hands of all time. The mirage is a big problem. But it can be scoured. So they've got Halo at the moment, so actually relying on poppers is really difficult anyway. The 7. Because what do I do about that? I think I can live with this hitting, he says, unconvincingly. I have to give them up a lot to prevent it, and they've only got one resource left. So, like, I'm okay with that being there. After redegradation, you have to go over here. Just keep attempting to dome them. So this gets Barkskin online, which is a big deal. It's kind of why I was allowing the eridation turn. Yeah, they've now got a really good Halo into eridation play if they need it, which is a shame for me, but you live with it. Yeah, this play's not bad. Okay, so they're setting up a whole load of stuff. This would be a great turn to have a scour. Play some cards. Hit them really hard in the face. They kept the evergreen because it's a really good popper, even with a mirage. There's scour, which would be really good. It stands. I think I'm just leaking the dozens of damage to this. To 4 already, so I still feel like I'm in a pretty good position. And this might be one of the rare Prism wins I get to actually show people. Okay, Spectral's good, because that gives me even more nonsense. Fairly sure they're going for the Figment into Soraya, yeah. Just trying to work out my lines into some of this, because I believe they've just told me my lines. So we can pop you with the Evergreen, no problem. This feels pretty good. Done! That is how you kill Prism, and it's not fucking easy, and it desperately requires them to not draw library. Because I swear to God, this is the first of the last probably 10 games I've played where Prism has not dropped library on either turn 1 or turn 2. Ooh. They can have a GG if they're even still here. Yeah, it's a rough game, this Prism. I feel comfortable that I'm as good as I'm ever going to get into it. And this build is nearly as good as it can get. The only thing I could change is, you can't see because it's in the sideboard, the sigils could be red fruits. And I have played with that several times. It's quite good, but it is just a little harder to bank them. And I'm very 50-50 on which I want to do at the moment. I've been testing both ways to try and decide what I like more. That extra point of life gain can be very, very important. The fact that it comes from Arsenal is really good into certain matches. To the point where I'd almost be tempted to keep one sigil. Like maybe even go 2 fruit, 1 sigil. Or, if I can find space, just have 1 sigil in board. And that's purely because when you're playing into the slower matchups and you're trying to actually combo, sigil into Arsenal is a really, really nice, not only a nice play, but a really nice bait. if they can force a C&C through that you care about, you just gain 3 life. You know, that's a really big deal because you don't want to be arsing the rampants to get your 5-card hand. So, you know, it's a factor in that. And apart from that, red fruits is just very, very good because it's more poppers into Prism. It's a random 7 damage thing. And, you know, 2-card 7 is good. There's a reason everyone plays the Bullander version of Variants at the moment. Or Dirtlander, as everyone's now calling it, which is the best name. But yeah. I hope everyone enjoys that one. I did, because it's seldom you beat Prism. Yeah. See you in the next one.